Good afternoon, welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 18th to 30th, June 18th to 22nd. We have a trough here near the Aleutians, a ridge here. We have a trough over the western U.S., ridge here over the east. And the models are good agreement with this. And we're going to take a look at these other maps now. There'll be a few areas of locally heavy rainfall. One would be the Northwest Gulf, as a broad area of unsettled weather moves onshore, and we're going to go through that. You can see it right here. And this will cause several inches of rainfall. The other is remnants of bud that will produce several days of rainy weather from the central and northern Rockies into the plains. So we'll take a look at that. This is GFS, and you can see it. Here it is right here. We'll go back a little bit. This is GFS right here. Here's the European. And we'll take a look again at this rainfall here for the Northwest Gulf. This is European here. Excuse me. Here's the GFS, and also moisture will pool eastward along a quasi-stationary frontal boundary for the Central Plains for much of the period. Temperatures in the east will be well above average at the start of the period, with the anomalies at 10 to 20 degrees from the Midwest to the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic, with temperatures well into the 80s and 90s, and some areas can approach 100 degrees. That'll be mainly across the south. And the Northwest also experienced well above normal temperatures with 70s and 80s west of the Cascades and 90s in the interior Northwest. Excuse me. June 21st to the 25th. Here we are at the 21st. We have above normal heights across much of the nation again, with the ridge over the eastern Pacific into the southwest. 21st to the 25th. Wait a minute. I'm stuck here now. And we'll have another ridge here across the southeast. And we have a trough over Greenland and eastern Canada. And the models are going to agree with this. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures again for much of the nation, with the anomalies of 4 degrees above normal for precipitation. Is this my right map? Nope. Okay, I gotta make a change right here. I am forecasting below normal precipitation for much of this area here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 55%, and we have above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence 45 to 55%. Now I'll look at the period for June 26th to the 30th. Here we are at the 26th, and little change is expected in this forecast period compared to yesterday's forecast, where I'm forecasting mainly a ridge in the west, trough in the east. And I'm going to go through the days coming to 30th. You can see a little bit of a trough here. This is weak. This is GFS. And then we look at the GFS ensembles. European ensemble is a little more aggressive and deeper with the trough here over the northeast. You can clearly see it. And then we look at the other models. This is the NAEFS, which has mainly a zone of flow. So I'll compromise all this in. I am forecasting I'm losing my maps. They were okay, this is it. Above normal temperatures again for much of the nation, and with the numbers of 4 to 12 degrees above normal. I think the highest anomalies should be south of here, south of this line that I just drew. Okay, and for precipitation, here's the change in the precipitation. The change from the previous period is including the central and the southern plains in the above normal category, so generally below normal here, above normal here, and the probability of occurrence remain the same. 35 to 45% here, and 45 to 55% across this area. So that's a long-range weather forecast discussion for June 18th to the 30th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.